I wonder, if my smile disappears, how can I get it back?
Augustus and His Smile by Katherine Reina. Augustus the tiger was sad. He had lost his smile. So he did a huge tigery stretch and set off to find it. First, he crept under a cluster of bushes. He found a small, shiny beetle, but he couldn't see his smile. You see the little beetle? Then he climbed to the tops of the tallest trees. He found birds that chirped and called, but he couldn't find his smile. Further and further Augustus searched. He scaled the crests of the highest mountains where the snow clouds swirled, making frost patterns in the freezing air. See him? There he is. There he is. He swam to the bottom of the deepest oceans and splished and splashed with shoals of tiny, shiny fish. There he is. Oh, look, is his smile coming back a little bit? He pranced and paraded through the largest deserts, making shadow shapes in the sun. Augustus padded further and further through shifting sands until... Pitter-patter, 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 drip, drop, plop. Oh, look at his little face there. He likes the rain, doesn't he? Augustus danced and raced as raindrops bounced and flew. He splashed through puddles, bigger and deeper. He raced towards a huge silver-blue puddle and saw... there, under his nose, his smile. Can you see? And Augustus realised that his smile would be there, wherever, whenever he was happy. He only had to swim with the fish, or dance in the puddles, or climb the mountains and look at the world, for happiness was everywhere around him. Augustus was so pleased that he hopped and skidded and jumped away, smiling. So, just a little thought for today, really. Augustus in the story, when he felt a bit sad, he went out for a good walk. He went a long way. I mean, he is a tiger, unlike some of you. I don't think most of you are tigers. But the things that he did in the end to make him happy, he swam with the fish and danced in puddles and climbed the mountains and looked at the world. Now, to you, they might be tricky things to do because you don't live in a place like Augustus does. But dancing in puddles, or smiling at the sunshine, or taking your shoes and socks off and putting your feet on the grass when it's all dewy in the morning, those little things are things that you could do, and that things that might just make that smile come back if you've lost it recently. You might not have. You might be just one of those smiley people that just keep smiling through everything. But it's okay to have those days when you feel a little bit down, and that smile's harder to find. And something we've always talked about before, and I know you'll have talked about with your teachers and your parents and your grandparents, is that if you've got a smile, make sure you share it. You give it to others, because just a little smile passed on, and see how it passes on. Some of you might have had a chance to see more people recently. Some of the rules about meeting up with people outside and in people's gardens have got a bit easier to do. So just remember those little happy things, because one of those little happy things for you, like Augustus did to get his smile back, might be a happy thing for someone else, and it might be as simple as a little wave or a little smile to them, and it'll help their day go better. Okay. If you'd like to join in with me now, we are going to say our school prayer. Remember, if you agree with us at the end, you just say Amen. Okay? Hold my hand, God, lead the way. Help me be good every day. Let me know what is wrong and right. Keep me safe in your guiding light. Let me know what you have planned. Lead the way, God. Hold my hand. Amen. Okay, now I'm on one of my two little boys' beds. On their bunk beds, in fact. I'm up a bit high, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't leave the assembly hall quietly and quickly. So if you'd like to stand up quietly, year 1 first, thank you, and followed by year 2, and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and reception, and off you go quietly, back to your classrooms. Okay, have a good day everyone, hope to see you soon.
Okay, I thought I'd give a quick garden update. Here's a before photo taken back in April, and then here are the carrots now. They've really flourished. Now, I perhaps should have thinned them out a bit so they're a bit squashed together, but we'll see what happens. Maybe at least one of them will grow. So I'm looking forward to that day. I just thought I'd also show you lots of other things have grown well. I've got a few sunflowers there that are huge, some courgettes and potatoes and tomatoes and sugar snap peas and French beans around the edge. And there's some sugar snap peas close up. And there's some beetroot as well that are growing. They all need good water actually. And there, sneaking there, is a little bit of a pumpkin that I planted as well. So loads of things there growing and lots of things to look forward to. I hope you've got similar things growing in your garden. Trust me, lots of other things have been eaten by the slugs, but no, looking forward to eating them all soon.